When you think about Andrew Tate, you think about a man who always knows what to say, who always dominates the conversation, who always knows what to say next. He has all the answers. And most people would assume that this is because he talks more than everyone else. Except the truth is that it's nothing about how much he talks. It's all about how he talks and when he chooses to talk. In 2024, I won Best Speaker of the Year at Toastmasters, but it wasn't always the case. Matter of fact, it was definitely not the case when I was bullied, diagnosed with social anxiety growing up. I was a total mess. So if you think this was me all the time, you're deeply mistaken. But what happened is that after years of studying the best communicators in the world, people like Tate, I ended up figuring out the 5 most important principles that will make anyone stand out in conversation or on stage. And I believe that there's no better example for that than Andrew Tate. So today I'm gonna share these 5 principles with you. Principle number 1, my friends, we have the most important principle of them all. I'm gonna give you the sauce straight away. Number 1, you have certainty. I believe that the world is shaped by those who learn how to move people. And moving people is a transfer of certainty. When you see Tate speak, when you see him speak with the certainty that he has, what happens? What happens is he has so much certainty, it literally bypasses your capacity to filter out information based on, oh, let me think about it. Oh, let me figure out rationally if what he says is true or not. He speaks with so much certainty, you're like, damn, that must be true. Isn't that right? That is why he influences younger people more. That is why he has a massive fan base of younger people. It's because younger people are a bit more suggestible. He has the capacity to bypass the filter of our brain. This is what speaking with certainty does. Now, what is certainty? Certainty is a state. And what is a state? A state is composed of these 3 elements I'm about to share with you. Stay with me. This is what I teach in my workshops. This is the type of shit we do at Born to Speak. Now, number 1, you have physiology. Let's say I was speaking to you right now, and I was speaking like this. Hi guys, so today we're gonna talk about Andrew Tate. I think he is a pretty good speaker, and you know, we could learn some stuff from him. Somebody get this guy out of here, please. Same human being, both are Danny. But what happens? Radical difference in the physiology. Radical difference in the way I use my facial expressions, the way I use my body language, the energy, the tone of my voice. So when I speak like this, even I would eventually lose confidence when I'm speaking. I will lose certainty. But when I'm speaking like this, my posture, boom, I have certainty. No matter what I'm saying, it feels more true to me. And that's why it feels more true to you. That's why you're still watching this. Now, number 2, that's even more important. Focus. How many of you guys watching this, listen to me right now. How many of you guys watching this are focused on the feeling of your butt touching your chair right now? The feeling of gravity pulling your body down, or your feet touching the ground, or anywhere where you're lying down right now. How many of you were focused on it before I put your attention on it? Anyone? Of course not. You were listening to my words. But guess what? Now that you put your attention on the sensation of it, you realize the sensation was there all along. As I'm speaking to you right now, I realize the feet touching my ground. That sensation was there all along, but I wasn't even focused on it. This is the power of focus. What's wrong is always available, but so is what's right. You have so much information thrown at you, you couldn't focus on everything at the same time. That's why focus is a choice. You weren't focused on these sensations. Well, guess what? There are so many reasons out there where you could already be certain. You can already be confident. God has protected you so many times. You have so many opportunities. You've had so many great moments, so many wins. But you've taught your mind through habit to focus on what's wrong, what's missing, what's not enough. You get it. So when you build that habit of focus, your state changes entirely. And now you have more certainty. Last but not least, we have language. Oh my Lord. Language slash story. We're going to talk about that later. Stay with me. Slash story. Think about it this way. People say the most important thing in life is your belief system, your identity. Because what you believe ends up creating your actions, and your actions create your results. Well, what is belief? What is your identity? It's the story of who you believe you are. It's the story. It's a story. It's the language. Are you a victim or are you a hero? Is that a failure? Is that a lesson? Is it the beginning? Is it the end? Is life a game? Is life a test? Is life a gift? Who knows? What is life? It's what you make it. It's the language that you choose. What if I believe that it's my gift, it's my calling, it's my purpose? I'm chosen to build Born to Speak. I'm chosen to teach people how to spread their God-given message, to bring them closer to God. This is what I'm doing it for. How different is it that, oh, today I'm recording a camera. What if I have a YouTube hater in the comments? Focused language. If the person hates on me, it means I'm not good enough. Language, story. That's how important it is. You guys get it? Certainty. That's why you're still staying here. That's how Born to Speak was built. The reason it exists, the reason we were able to scale to 500 people in literally a couple of weeks is because of my certainty. My certainty is what created all of it. All of you guys watching this on YouTube right now. All of it. This is the first thing that I teach people when I get them on stage in the community. When I get them on stage, is how can you find that state of certainty no matter what? We're going to talk about it later. Okay, point number 2. I teased you guys earlier a little bit with that. Point number 2 is storytelling. Think about it. What is religion? What is war? All of it is a story. It's the story. How can someone throw themselves in a crowd of innocent people? Because they believe that they're doing it for a greater cause. Exploding. I'm doing it for my country. It's a story. Billions of people have died throughout history for a story. Billions of people were saved. Religion would be an example of that. People die every day because of stories. Do you think it can impact the way you speak? Think about Andrew Tate. As soon as he has the opportunity to do so, boom, he goes into story mode. He starts talking about his stories. I learned that the hard way. I used to talk about theory a lot. I used to share the mental stuff with people, but people don't give a fuck. People care about emotion. And I was at an event one day and I was watching people on stage. Some of them were so good at what they're doing. And I'm sure you guys watching right now, you're great at what you're doing. You're absolutely great at what you're doing. You have proof. And yet these people on stage, I couldn't even listen to them for 2 minutes because they were talking only theory. And later on came the superstars of the day. And guess what the superstars did? All of their lessons, they taught them in a story. They shared the story of their lives, and then at every point, every breaking point, there was a story. And that's how I was able to listen to the whole thing. And when I asked people for feedback, they said the same thing. The only way you can move people is through stories. You look at the best communicators in the world, Tony Robbins, Andrew Tate, they all do the same exact thing. See what I just did? I shared a story with you guys early on. Matter of fact, proving the point of stories. Why is that important? What did I say? How can someone throw themselves in a crowd of innocent people? Exploding. I gave you guys a very hardcore example so that you remember the lesson. This is the power of stories. Point number 3 is proof. You guys look at Tate, you see how he speaks, you're like, oh, he's so charismatic. But you guys forget that one of the only reasons why you're actually listening to him is because of his lifestyle. It's because of all the proof he has. One of the reasons you're still staying here is because I told you I won Speaker of the Year. It's because I told you I used to struggle with it, by the way, storytelling. It's because I told you about Born to Speak, how there's hundreds of people learning from me. And now I'm about to give you another proof, talking about proof. I'm about to tell you that the first thing I do when I get someone on stage is I tell them, why are we doing what we're doing? Why am I challenging right now? Why am I putting you on the spot? Why am I getting you out of your comfort zone? Because belief, confidence is built on proof. Confidence is built on proof. So you want to have as much proof as possible that you have spoken on stage, that you have been challenged and you still got through it. This is what actually makes you a confident speaker. This is what gives you the certainty. See, indirectly now, I told you about proof by giving you proof that I practice what I preach in my community. This is how it works. You cannot ignore, you cannot bypass or shortcut your way through success or influence without proof, ultimately. So if proof is what you're looking to build to have that unshakable confidence, instead of going and looking for the perfect script or the plaster solutions I call them, which is don't use filler words and do this, it's like all that stuff works. but it doesn't solve the root cause of the problem. What we do at Born to Speak is exposure therapy. If you want to experience that, it's completely free. You can join us, link in the description. Now, talking about plaster solutions, we're gonna go into flow. This man, when you hear him speak, there's not a single filler word. Not a single filler word. And then he goes, pa, 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 pa. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And people think that the reason why you listen to him is only because he doesn't use filler words. That helps a lot. The truth is, there's something that a lot of people ignore, which is the variety. Vocal variety. Body language variety is one of the most underrated skills when it comes to speaking. I can't believe how underrated it is. You look at the best of the best, Andrew Tate, Tony Robbins, you see them on stage, it's like a dance. It's like art, it's music. You're lost in it, it's hypnotizing. When I speak, you see me go lower sometimes. Then I speak very fast and I'm very energetic. I use my body language a lot. I use it intentionally. This variety, see, I did it again. This variety is what keeps you engaged. It's what keeps you hooked. Again, I just did it. That's what keeps you hooked. You look at Tate, he can go ba 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 ba, like sniper, 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 and then he'll say something smooth. This is so attractive. Unconsciously, you can't help but listen. This is the power of the flow and the variety. Again, how do you achieve that though? It's a state. We talked about it earlier. It's a state. When you're present, when you're surrendered, everybody's charismatic with their people. Everybody's charismatic with people around them. It's not a skill issue. It's a comfort issue. It's a pressure tolerance issue. That's why I'm telling people, hey, the best way to learn is not to watch these YouTube videos. Ironically, you'll get the right information, but once you have the information, what are you gonna do about it? It's like, it's time to get out of your comfort zone. It's time to get on stage. That's what my workshops are about. 5, last but not least, my friends, we have novelty. Novelty, what do I mean by that? You can be the best speaker in the world and then talk about, oh, if you want to be happy, literally like perspective is everything. Just look at it from the right side. Just be grateful, bro. Just be grateful and you'll be happy. If you keep on repeating things that everybody has heard in the past, it's like, you're not going to be interesting. People are not going to listen eventually. When I looked at all the best communicators in the world, I saw a pattern. The quality of their ideas was so good, so original. It was so unique. It broke so many patterns. Just this already gave you a hit of dopamine. When you listen to Andrew Tate speak, he speaks out on stuff that most men would never have the courage to speak out on. He's sharing ideas that you're like, how the fuck can you be so bold to share that? And this creates a very attractive personal brand around him. It's novel, it's unique, it's taboo. People love that, and you want to lean into that. The truth is, all of us have it. All of us already have some hot takes. That's why with some of my clients, I ask them, let's practice, share with me your hottest take of the day. Like something that you're almost embarrassed to have as a take, share it with me. Fully own it. And that's when people start tapping into a power they've never had before. That's the power of novelty. Awesome. You know where to go if you want to practice all of these. If you fuck what I'm saying, if you want to practice, you know where to find me. Other than that, I'll see you here soon. I post regularly on YouTube. I'm back now more consistently. I love you guys. See you soon.